Heck yeah.
Yay. Happy Fri-Yay, everyone.
Happy Fri-Yay.
And I get to spend the next amount of hour and a half or whatever we do with these beautiful ladies. Aren't I lucky?
Oh.
Hey, we're lucky too.
We are.
And I can't get over the decorations, you guys, behind you. And I love the festive feel.
Oh, I'm over the top.
You.
It looks like flames behind me. I'm overcompensating, guys. The holidays have been tough.
You look illuminated. That's what you look.
I guess so. I guess.
And when things get a little tough, throw some more lights in there.
I'm telling you, these lights represent all my struggles.
Just brighten it up. Keep it in the light. Don't hide it in the dark.
That's right. That's right.
There you go.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this Fri-Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is everyone? Oh my gosh. Hello, family. Greeter. Big hugs. Yeah.
Hey, everyone.
Good to see you. Good to see you all. Well, a lot has happened this week. And so we're gonna touch base on some of the things. Lisa, we do have some nailed it situations.
There have been a couple of nailed it.
There's been some nail it's coming through. So yeah. So we've been on the right track, you guys. Well, I mean, the whole family here, because they're all in it with us too, and they keep So they T-Barb, hello. Giving
hi everybody.
Holiday hug.
Chris Martin and Lisa Foster.
GGB.
Greeter.
Hello.
Smiling Heart. Arlene Forney. Hi, guys.
Indigo Chrysalis Tarot says Lisa's on fire.
I'm telling you guys. There's flames behind me.
I love it. I just do. And I've talked about this before. I just love the holidays, the holiday season, and just no matter if you're melancholy, sad, it's still a hug. I don't care.
It kind of catapults you, even if you're a little down, it catapults you into really getting in there and reaching out to your friends and stuff like that. It's just it really is.
So, have you guys all been decorating your houses? Besides right behind you?
Besides behind me a little
about
bit,
the extent of it for me.
I don't have a tree.
I don't have a tree either. I'm going to go see family. So I figured by the time I put a tree up, I go back east. By the time I get back, the holidays are over. And I don't want to be stuck with taking down this, and I have one of those big fake trees too. So I don't want to deal with all of that.
Right.
Margaret, I love Christmas
watching the Christmas. I love Christmas movies. It's always the same theme, right? But I still like it.
So much fun. Lisa makes fun of me. She says that I watch the Hallmark ones, and they're not the Hallmark ones.
I watch all of them. I love the Hallmark ones. I love them all. I love them all.
I have to be in the right frame of mind for the Hallmark ones, They all have the same, it's like,
well, the what do you call it?
You go back to your hometown, and then you meet your lost love, and then there's this struggle, and then you hook up.
But there's something so sweet about
it's the same theme every movie, but I still watch them all.
It's just a joke. No hating on that at all.
For some, they're like one of those novels, the same thing in those novels.
Right.
Novel, but you still read the next one, don't you?
It's so predictable, but you still watch it. I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
So the trees in Northern California are excessively expensive due to the wildfire.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that either. I had an interesting tree story. One year I purchased, oh gosh, it was a year that the trees were experiencing some type of bug. I forgot what it was that was in the trees. And so we went and we bought a real tree, and I had it up, and I'm sitting, and it looked like the tree was moving. And I'm like, what is going on? And I looked, and you could see all these little bugs in my tree, and I totally freaked out. And I took the whole tree and threw it out. This was years ago, but you know what? Since then, I never bought a real tree again.
Well, that was the whole thing when I was younger. Growing up, we would get real trees, and every Christmas I was getting sick. Every Christmas, turns out I was allergic to the real trees.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But then was fake trees from then on. But hey.
And that's playing at my house 24/7 too, Lisa.
Yeah, I love Christmas music.
Christmas music. Oh, I do love Christmas music.
Yeah, that's what they were. Pine beetles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
No, thank you.
So I do love the Christmas tree, the fresh ones, but the allergy thing it's a real thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is.
And yeah, and the whole thing about the trees and cutting them, you know what I mean? So we do have a fake one, and it's gorgeous, and we did put it up, but we did not decorate it because I'm leaving. I'm leaving. There's just, but it's up, and because it has the lights on it already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Pre-lit.
We put the star on top, you know what I mean, like that, and it has the lights on it, and then all the Christmas cards coming in, I'm putting them on the tree.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah,
I've done that before too. Yeah, that's nice.
The ornaments. I have a ton of ornaments, and that takes a lot of time, especially taking them down. Oh, it's a process.
And I'm not an organized person, but I'm serious about those ornaments. I mean, they need to be spaced out appropriately.
Yes.
You got to make sure. And I swear I'm not OCD or anything like that. But there's something about the tree. You want to make sure things are where they need to be. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Guilty mom secret. When Rose was little, I just couldn't handle her just like putting ornaments on the tree. So I went and I bought her own little tree. I'm like, here's your tree, honey. Decorate it. Have fun. Made it look like that was for her, but it was really for me.
I love that.
No, I literally wait till, because I usually have the kids help, with the decorating of the tree and stuff. And so, they file it all in one spot. So after they go to bed, that's when I go back.
Then you rearrange.
I rearrange. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. I just read someone said that they had a little baby pink tree.
Oh, cute.
Oh, that's cute.
That must, yeah. My Christmas tree is baby pink, shield maiden. How cute is that?
Mm-hmm.
That's super cute. Yeah.
And T-Barb, are you going to decorate? Oh, I know. Remember T-Barb, this icicles? Oh my gosh, we used to go crazy.
Oh, we did.
Oh, yeah.
They were all over the place.
For the next 3 months after Christmas is over. You're sweeping up all these icicles. Yes,
exactly. I mean, that is so funny. I mean, I love the thought it's nostalgia and stuff, but I wouldn't want it on my tree now.
No, it's different now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
I even like the old classic light bulbs, which they brought back. Those big ones.
Oh, yeah, those are
That's when I grew up with those.
Yeah, except for those would catch on fire. Sometimes you had to be
careful.
Back
then, you couldn't touch them; they would burn you.
Hey, exactly. I'll tell you what, you light a cigarette off of that thing.
Oh, totally. Absolutely, and they did back in the day.
They probably did
back in the day when people just smoked. So. Constance says, hi guys, anybody else going through the storms, tornado watches tonight? Yes. Wow. So I was going to talk about that tonight. Between Arkansas to Indiana, that whole stretch needs to be careful tonight. There's severe weather coming in, and there's tornado watches for that stretch.
Me included.
Yeah,
really, you too. Wow.
So, and Kentucky, and so we'll be sending prayers and keep safe. Keep those candles or a flashlight near you, whatever you need. Just be safe tonight. And that was one of the things. We did a thing on the weather, Lisa, at one point.
I do, yeah.
and there was going to be stretches of severe weather, and here we go. Here's one that's a little bit odd to be, I think, to be happening right now, right?
Right.
This isn't normal. So we talked about how there was going to be some abnormal weather.
Very out of season weather.
Yeah.
For everybody. Yeah.
So we did get that. Nailed it. Sorry.
Got it.
Don't want to be right on this one, but
sometimes you don't want to be right. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, be safe, everyone. Oh, so Constance says in West Tennessee, bathroom is well prepped thing. So I guess, is that where y'all go, is like the bathroom or a tub, or, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I've got a basement, which helps, right? But generally people say, yeah, go to your bathtub, stuff like that. It's complicated. Some people don't have, outside the bathtub. A lot of people don't have a basement, and then you got, people that live in maybe a mobile home or something like that. And, mobile homes are a magnet for any weather. It's really unfortunate.
Okay. Yeah, but, because Constance says it's the safest spot in her house.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody just really be careful, and you know what to do, especially and that's the thing with where it might hit. We're all kind of used to it possibly happening, so we kind of know what to do. So that's
good. It's a lot colder right now, Lisa.
Yeah.
Than when it normally hits, right?
Yeah. Melissa Thompson lives in a mobile home. She said, Jesus is taking my wheel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Amen, Melissa. We're going to wrap angels around that right now.
Yeah. But for me personally, the basement is where I would go.
Okay.
Yeah. I just hope this doesn't trigger any earthquakes out here in California.
The weird weather.
The weird weather. Yeah. Where things can get activated.
Yes, it can. And my mom said that there's been rain.
Yeah, it rained here in Los Angeles yesterday, and it was cold. It was unusually cold for us around this time, and down in the 40s at night. And I think I was talking to Lisa yesterday. It was warmer in Louisville than it was here in LA.
Yeah, so I was like 10 degrees warmer here than Sonja was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So weird, you guys. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna adjust and be adaptable, because that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
But be prepared.
That's right.
All right. So I never did see T-Barb's answer about, is she going to decorate? Everybody's like, what? Like,
I don't know.
Because she's like, she hasn't decorated, but is she going to decorate it? Because she has all her grandbabies and stuff right there.
Oh no, T-Barb, you still here?
It's always so much more fun when you have the young, when you have young kids around to really truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, T-Barb's talking about the weather. T-Barb said I can go to my central hallway or my bathtub, whichever one I feel like at the time, but I'm not really worried because I already got hit 3 years ago.
Oh, T-Barb said, LOL, you missed it.
She said earlier, I found it. She said, I don't know. Right now I'm recovering from my booster. Maybe I'll put a few lights up.
Well done. You found it.
I found
it. Okay, T-Barb. So my booster, I was down for like a day and a half, and then I was golden, 100%. So hopefully it won't take long for you to recover. Yeah.
I still need to get my booster for sure.
So I also want to give a shout out to Linda G. We had a group, a singing group in common that we liked, and that was the Monkees. And she actually got to go see the show recently.
Cool.
I don't know I don't think the actual people were in it, but I don't know. But
I saw what happened today.
Yeah. So the singer, the main guy, the singer Michael Nessman, passed today. So just when I there's a lot of us that loved him for many, many years. And so I just wanted to give a shout out and say thank you to him for what he brought to us while he was here.
Absolutely. Wow.
Yeah.
And now there's just one monkey left, right? Mickey Dolenz, right?
Mickey, is that who's left?
I think Mickey's left.
Okay.
The rest of them are gone.
Yeah, isn't that interesting how that time passes? Like that's a whole generation of time that they were, I don't know. Time passing is so interesting to me.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Greeter was a fan of the monkeys too. Peter's still alive, right? Oh, Cindy Lou thinks.
No, Peter's gone.
Peter's gone.
Yeah,
okay.
Peter's gone. Yeah, I was obsessed with the TV show when I was young.
Oh yeah,
I was too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're all relating here. And Georgie Moon's in the house. Big hugs, Georgie.
Georgie Moon.
Extra love this time of year for you. Okay.
We could, if you want, we could sing some monkey songs for you.
Okay.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
We're too busy singing.
Put anybody down.
Hey, we're the monkeys. Woo!
Do you think they'll demonetize us for that? Because we sang.
No. Well, it was damn good. So
it was so close.
It was such a remake. Yes.
See, everybody's singing it. Yay. Yay. All right, Michael. Well, we love you. And rest in peace. And thank you again for what you brought us. So.
Oh, Daydream Believer. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Daydream Believer. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to listen to this stuff later on now.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. All right. So another piece of partial good news is, if it really is true, is Biden feels that the peak of our inflation hotspot or bad is we're at the peak. We're going to start going back down. Like we're going to start leveling out again. So like he feels like we've hit that peak and we're going to start leveling out.
Well, that's good news.
So hopefully he's psychic.
Right.
And that's true.
And I think he might be. I mean, I think he's really empathic. I do
too. I do too. Yeah. What do you guys think? Should we look at that? Should we throw some cards on that? Let's look and see this inflation. Are we at the peak, and is it going to start leveling out for us?
We can totally throw cards on that.
Okay. So if anybody can write that in, because we don't have Lucien was not able to make it tonight. So.
Well, hang on. What's the specific question that we want?
So is the inflation turmoil going to start leveling out? Is it at its peak? Is it going to start leveling out? I don't know.
Will inflation level out? Will the inflation level out?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, pin me, Debbie.
Got it. There you are. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, Sherry did it. Thank you. Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yeah. And look, my hearts are random. What's going on there? I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, you got some hearts in there. Oh, Lisa got it. Lisa got it. I'm changing. I'm switching.
Switch to Lisa Foster. That's lovely. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. my Kentucky, Louisville neighbor.
Yeah. There.
Okay. Holly says we are seeing gas prices go down, and they are going after prices in the market. You know, and I know another thing that we got the nailed it on. well, it was a partial nail it. When they asked about if they were going to implement the National Guard to help out at the ports.
Mm-hmm.
And Biden was checking into that.
That's cool. That is a partial nail it.
That's a partial nail it, because
absolutely.
All right. All right. Hi, Kevin.
Kevin, hi.
Kevin.
How you doing, Kev?
All right.
You know, Kevin and I do this thing. One of us might try to message the other, and the other one is like waiting. It's like we know. It's like we knew.
It's just like a knowing.
You just knew. So much fun. Okay.
Okay, well, I do feel yes. For it's not as much as we'd hoped for. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's not everything. Like, we're going to do the best we can basically right now. It's a little bit hard because of what's happening globally with the COVID. It's bursting back onto the scenes. I mean, this winter is it's going to be tough. But we're going to be able to do it, guys. We're going to be able to do it. Look at that. I don't know if Biden is correct in that we're at the peak now and we're going to start leveling out. It might be a second, but there's some hidden things going on. And I just feel that it's...
I'm with you on that.
Spirit Whisperer. Spirit Whisperers, are you the carpenters or the psychics? Anyway, I do see that it will, guys. This is not a long-term spike, but I feel because of what's happening globally, it's not going to totally get back, but we're getting there. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'll start out with the good card. I did get the 4 of Wands, and that's such a positive
nice.
card.
I like
beautiful.
There will be a really good outcome with it, right?
Yes.
However, realistically here, I did get the 3 of Wands, and that's really kind of looking... I'm actually feeling this card is in...
Oh.
There's a lot of stuff that needs to be taken care of, but it's not immediate. It's going to take a little time, a little bit of time. It's going to be, a little bit beyond the realm of time that we would like to have. I think it's going to take a little bit. I got the 5 of Wands, struggle, definite struggle. And I also got, I got the World, which was interesting because you said something about a global aspect of this.
Yeah.
So I did get the World also. And I got the 7 of Swords, meaning,
Oh, yeah, that's what I got.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a partial, but not fully.
Exactly. Partial, but not fully. But I do really want to hang on to this one. I think.
Yay. Yes.
I think there's good stuff coming, but it's gonna take a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like this is, this is one of the words that stand out on this card is good business sense. Like, obviously they want to level out and bring these prices down. However, with the 9 of Wands here, it's still going to be a little bit of an ongoing battle. It is going to take some time before we get there. But ultimately, I pulled the Star. This is for healing and inspiration, and I think that we will get there, but it is going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah,
so
a little bit of time.
Yeah,
agreed.
It's like, I don't know that, once it happens, like like Greeter said, her dollar tree went up to $1.25. I don't know if the Dollar Tree will go back to $1. I think they'll stay at $1.25.
Yeah.
But, you know what I mean? So we're not going to get everything that we are hoping for when it levels out.
They may have to change their name to $2, and that's okay. That's fine.
Or $1.25.
But Greeter, that is nationwide. All the Dollar Trees are doing that nationwide.
Right.
But yeah. So Indigo. See, yeah, and that's solid. Indigo, that's a great card to come up. She got the Queen of Pentacles as the final card, and that's a solid foundation. That's down to earth. That's perfect. Right. Solid financials
for sure.
Yeah, $1.25 still good. I know Keisha's like $1.25. I hear you, but oh my gosh, I just love the dollar. Remember when the $1.99 store came out, or is that only Southern California?
The 99-cent store. I think that's just California or Southern California.
Yeah, we've got Dollar Tree here.
In Southern California, the 99-cent store, I feel like it came out, like 15 years ago?
Really?
Or so? 10, 12, I don't know. It was a long time ago, the 99-cent store. And everybody's like, whoa, you can get some 99 cents? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's been at least 20 years, I would say, the 99-cent store.
Oh, wow, that long.
But even
I just know it was here when I got here. And I was like, wow, you mean everything in here is 99 cents? That's so cool.
Exactly. I think it was at least 20 years ago, because I remember I would get my rice milk there. And you know how you can get rice milk in boxes?
Yeah.
It was before they had almond milk and all that, but they had the rice milk. They had soy milk and rice milk. And I would get the rice milk for my lattes.
Oh, that's funny.
Cool.
Wow.
Very cool.
That I made at home. Anyway, for 99 cents. There you go. Bargain. I just want to know if bacon is going to go back down. T-Barb, can you find a local farmer that you can just kind of buy separately? Like sometimes.
What's T-Barb saying?
The bacon is so much.
Oh, about the bacon?
Yeah, it's high cost.
You know, I haven't been eating bacon, but I do love bacon. Bacon tastes good though.
Okay, Kevin says they have a dollar store and some called Buck or Two. Oh,
Buck or two.
Okay, well that gives them leeway.
Right. I know that's vague, right? Buck or maybe more.
Buck or two. A buck or two. Oh my gosh, Kevin.
That keeps it open, yes.
Oh, Jeanette, I love 5 and dime stores. Remember, but that back in the day, you guys, 5 and dime stores.
I don't know about the 5 and I've heard of them, but I've never.
Oh, you're too young. Okay.
Well, I mean, guys, I'm not that much younger than you. But no, I never went to a 5 and dime though.
Okay, Melissa says the Dollar Tree has been around since the mid 80s. Okay. So I know the 99-cent store came out. I don't know.
Yeah, Dollar Tree is huge here. We've got
Woolworths.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, Woolworths. I love Woolworths.
My mom used to take us, and we used to eat at the counter there.
Yes.
And get our ice cream and everything else. There's actually it's not a Woolworths, but in Orange County, there's a 5 and dime store that you can still go into, and they have the counter and you can sit, and they have the drugstore, and it's so cute. It's like a little old town. It's like stepping back in time. They have antique shops everywhere.
Oh, how
I think
cool.
it's in Orange, California. Super cute little town.
Greeter says penny candy. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, good old times. Reminiscing. Nostalgia. Little nostalgia goes a long way.
It does.
I love it. Okay. Another thing I wrote down to remember to talk about is to continue your prayers. If you've taken this off your refrigerator, please put it back up to remember to pray for our medical people, because the surges in COVID and hospitals are getting back filled up again, and it's starting
happening all over again,
overwhelming, and we haven't even hit the main part of the winter. So let's keep them in our hearts and prayers. So I always say that, post it on your refrigerator, because guess where you go the most during the day?
I live in mine.
I could take a nap in mine.
Yeah.
Grab something, lay down. Sure, why not?
So Wisconsin and yes, Greeter, and the younger generation is getting hit with this one, and also Michigan is getting, and New York is
New York is back on the rise.
Yep, and they're mandating the masks again.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids here are starting to get a lot of it. Yeah.
It's so weird. My mom always calls me and she's like, "Oh, this is happening and this," and I was like, I live in LA. We've been in the red, I feel like, since COVID started. So it's like normal here for me, for the numbers and stuff. And I don't know. This whole thing is just a mess.
It is.
Yeah. And I just, it's like you get a little breather, and all of a sudden it's like they're battle weary, and it's like, oh, you have to go back to war now. Mm-hmm. I know you barely got to have a breath. I know you're still wounded, but you need to get back. You got to go back to war for our medical.
I feel for them. I can't even imagine what they go through and what they experience.
Yeah. So let's keep them in prayer.
Absolutely.
All right. So. Oh. And Chris Christie said, he came out and said that undeniably Trump gave him COVID last year. So I thought that was interesting, because Chris Christie was Trump's biggest fan.
I know, they were practically making out all the time, right? They were buds. It's just, I'm telling you, all these people are so funny to me. How they're buddies and they turn on each other, but when it's a situation of convenience, then they all bond again.
Yeah, Cindy says true romance.
It is. Now that's your Hallmark movie.
There you go.
50 and 45. Yuck.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'll pass.
Yeah, it's weird. It's all weird. I don't know.
Yeah. So, okay. I am looking at, so if anybody has any questions, please post them and we'll throw them up. But I'm looking at the 5 people right now that are stonewalling the House, the January 6th committee.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought we should take a look at of their stonewall. We'll as a group, and then we can pull a couple out if we want to and read individually. But so the 5, we have Steve Bannon, Mark Meadows, Jeffrey Clark. Everybody's going, who are these people? John Eastman and Roger Stone. So a couple that that are familiar to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
so the question is,
anyways, they're stonewalling, but I see Dawn threw up a question here in the middle of this. So we'll kind of piggyback to this, but the question would be overall, what are the results of their stonewall? How will that affect the committee, the going forward with evidence and stuff like that. Like, will it hurt the committee? They're stonewalling.
Okay.
But should we look at Dawn's first?
We can look at Dawn's, sure.
Sure.
How will the Jan 6 committee get the Trumpsters to hear the evidence?
Good luck with that.
Right?
All right, Catherine, I see you 608. We'll come back to that. How will the committee get the Trumpsters to hear the evidence? Oh, you mean like, does that mean like, how will they, even if they are, it's like, Trump is standing there with blood running from his hands. How will the Trumpsters even hear it?
Because they're so oblivious to all of it, right? They don't pay attention to the actual evidence. So,
but they don't care.
They don't accept it. They don't think it's.
No, they hear that people hear what they want to hear.
Right.
Exactly what Vanessa says. Unfortunately, yeah. Catherine, thank you. Blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Catherine.
They will deny the evidence, even if it's not exactly, Wayne. That's exactly. Mm-hmm. I hope so, T-Barb.
Yeah, Greeter said it's called selective
hearing.
Selective, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Karen Yates. I just feel.
I mean, that's an interesting question. Go ahead. What you're going to say?
No, you go. I want to.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, it's almost like without throwing the cards, we all kind of know, right?
Yeah.
But I did throw some cards, and I'll go ahead and say what I think this might mean. I did get the 2 of coins, and I got justice. And in both of these, it's a whole duality, right? So it's a whole sense of balance. It's being able to weigh both sides to, I guess, think about your own beliefs, but be open to someone else's.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a rarity with this particular group, as we have experienced. I also got the 8 of Wands, and I think that's all about the information coming in. I think for them to hear the evidence, it's going to have to take this 3 of Cups card here, because they have such a group mentality. Mm-hmm. It's like if maybe 10% of them get on board, then they'll all be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's kind of what I feel with this card. It's going to have to take some of them to get on board for all of them to get on board, because they all really do tend to piggyback on each other. And then I did get the 7 of Coins too. And that's all about growth, especially in this card, the way they illustrated it. It's really going to take a lot of time. If it's really something to get them on board, it's not going to be overnight. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of convincing. And this is me injecting my own opinion on this. It's just, I do feel like that there's a trend, that there's a pattern. They like to, once a stance has been taken on something, you can't back it down, even if it makes sense to back down. You've already planted your little thing there. You've already planted it. You don't want to back down on it. So it's going to be difficult. Is it possible for a few? Sure. But it's going to take a lot of work, I think.
So Is she talking in general, like the whole population, or is she asking about
I was thinking the whole population.
That's what I was thinking too.
So I don't know.
Okay. Like just in Congress or the Senate. I just didn't understand what population we were going for.
Yeah, I went with it, the whole population.
Okay, because that, obviously there's just going to be some who absolutely doesn't matter what you're doing or what you're showing, and they won't believe anything you're saying.
I agree.
Yeah. That's kind of what I picked up on. I have the 9 of emotions. And when you mention like patterns, Lisa, I just feel like that they're just, this is kind of their world. This is their pattern. This is 9 of emotions, the 9 of cups, that they're very much in their own world, so to speak. And the page of emotions, the page of cups, what they believe is truly coming from the heart. See, that heart is just elevated.
It is.
They really feel and believe what they believe. And ultimately, they are true to him. I have the Lovers.
Yeah.
They are true believers. They're loyal. And so, I don't know, the 4 of emotions here. This is at the base of my deck, the 4 of emotions. I feel there might be like maybe few people that may pay attention, but for the most part,
Dawn elaborated in here. She said,
yes,
I don't know if you saw it, but of course I can't find it.
Holly says they don't even want to see the truth, and
they don't. They don't, but they're gonna have to. They're going to have to, and some of them will. And we obviously we know that some will not, but they have to see it. They don't have a choice. I feel like the committee's doing a good job, and they are going to have, this is in your face. And some will get on that boat and and just kind of like, all right, this is the way it's going. Not necessarily getting on Biden team, but at least a little bit of, all right, well, we'll smooth it out a bit. But you're up against people are very stubborn and small view, and they will defend their ground no matter what. Most of them. But we do have those that they have no other choice but it's it's in your face, so to speak. So there is hope and I look at the bottom of the deck. As they all fall to the ground. I see hope. I have the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the World. So I do have hope there. There's hope. There's hope for the world.
Heck yeah. There is.
There's always hope. There's always hope.
For sure.
Boy. All right. 608. Now I'm going to go up here to 608 and find that other question.
I'm so impressed that you find the questions. On my channel, I can't find anything.
It's hard. Sometimes
I miss everything.
I remember she was right at 608, so I wanted to grab it. Can we read on Trump selling our hypersonic technology, and what did he do with the money? Oh boy, what did he do?
What did he do?
What did Trump do now?
Gosh, no, get the scroll.
It's more like, what didn't he do?
Exactly. The list is long.
All right.
Okay, everybody, like and subscribe. Freebirds.
Oh, yes. Commercial. Like and subscribe and share.
It's free.
It's free.
And hit the thumbs up.
And remember to go to everybody's channel and subscribe.
Yeah, we've all got channels.
Yeah, go to all the channels.
Check us all out.
Exactly. Okay. Trump. What did he do with the money? Oh gosh. Okay. I want to. I got to check in again because of course I'm seeing him put it in his pocket, but of course it's probably me. So let me check back in.
Well, I'm using the deck of character. Here's my first card.
Oh, there you go.
Swamp.
It's in the pocket. It went in the pocket. Thank you for backing it up. Because I feel like every time I look over there, I see him putting it in his pocket. So, yeah. Put it into the swamp. The swamp is...
Swamp is the holding area.
It's everything Trump.
Yeah, pretty much.
Trump says it was stolen by China during the Obama era. Dawn. Greeter, thank you. Hugs to you.
Oh, Greeter. Oh, yeah, he's definitely used that money for himself. The first I pulled was the 7 of Swords. Scheming and lies. Lies. Yeah.
Lies.
And why? Because I got the King of Pentacles here for power.
Yeah.
He's very much in power. This also says wealth and business. So definitely did it for himself.
Yep.
I have the 4 of Swords in the center, which is interesting. It says a timeout, rest, for recuperation, solitude. So not quite sure how that fits into it, but maybe he had a moment. Who knows? But the King of Swords here.
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely had a moment.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay.
But
yeah, and I also got the King of Swords. It's all about power for him.
Yes.
All about power. And then the 6 of Pentacles. The word that stands out here is being taken care of and gifts.
Girl.
Gift. Oh, there you go. There you go.
I got the gift card.
Gifts. He got gifts, but I feel like they were more for him than for anybody else.
So look, I've already held up swamp and gift over here. I got some other cards here that are really interesting. I think a lot of the money went to his little minions. I got this little elves card here. I think he divvied the money out to some people that would support him, right? That's probably a given, right?
Okay.
I got the leap card. This made me feel along the lines of investments. I think that he used the money to take the leap and really plunge the money into other endeavors, right? I got mother. I know sometimes when we talk about that, we're talking about Mother Russia. I don't know if we want to go there with that. And my last card is Band-Aid. I think he used a lot of the money just to kind of fix his own poo.
Yes.
He had other things that he had to take care of and other debts and things he had to handle. And I think this is a big part of it. Big Band-Aid. So a lot of the money went there. Personal needs.
And yes, Catherine, he will be called on this. Okay, so he was connected. Here's the dark money card. There obviously because he's going to be exposed. Yay. Okay, he has regrets, but it's also going to expose his connections. Is what I'm seeing there. But yeah, he took us for a fool. He took whatever. He took I say us. He took us as a fool, and stole, whatever he did with that. But the thing is he thought he could just get away with that. His challenge is people are going to be disconnecting from him, and they don't care anymore. So if it's exposed, whatever. The only person who's going to hurt from that is Trump.
Yep. Correct. Agreed.
So, but I feel like everything he does is about gaining some, taking some, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, he definitely comes from a place of greed.
He's definitely one of the first people that I've tried to understand who doesn't ever give, really. He's not a giving person. There's nothing he's ever done, even before he was 45 or whatever. There was never an element of, oh, he just gives so much.
Mm-hmm. Only if there's something in it for him.
Well, yeah, but even then he'll screw you, right?
Yeah,
it's weird. It's really bizarre. It really is.
I need to.
And I think that's why he fascinates all of us, because collectively in our little community, we really don't operate that way. So he's just fascinating to us. It's like, what is this guy? What motivates him to do what he does? And he keeps doing it. He doesn't learn from anything.
Oh, no.
Things happen to him, and then he just keeps doing this. How many bankruptcies? How many, lawsuits? How many? He doesn't learn. And that's weird to me. It's bizarre.
Yeah. It is. It's all confounding. Like no empathy at all, Pamela. You're right.
No.
Like he's loud.
No.
Oh, but that's some of his challenges. He's just like super narcissistic.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll tell you he's got billions and billions of everything, and he's got an IQ over 2,000 and all that stuff. So hey, whatever.
Yeah. Did you say he has a IQ over 2,000 or whatever?
Yeah, and I think it just goes up to 200 or something. But he's got 2,000. He's that weird.
Yeah.
He's that extravagant about it. He over embellishes everything.
Everything. Exactly, Mimi. Exactly. All right.
I'm being entertained by the troll hunters.
I know. Here in the chat. We have some great.
Is it getting weird? Is it getting weird in the chat right now?
Yeah.
They took down a troll, so
I always offer to get in there. I am willing to go in.
They got it covered, Lisa. You're good.
They got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Relax, girl.
Okay.
You're good.
I'll settle down.
Oh yeah. So Gene, yes, his friend Netanyahu, I can't ever say that name. Netanyahu or whatever.
Oh, Netanyahu.
Yeah.
Yahoo
wasn't loyal. So yeah. So
I don't even know if I'm saying that right either.
Yeah. So Trump just said "F you." I mean, right up. Like didn't even censor. Yeah. Ron killed the troll.
Oh, Ron is an expert troll killer there.
He's a seasoned hunter. Thank you.
The troll hunter.
All right. Okay, what's up with Lindsey Graham? All right.
Ron is like our own little personal Chuck Norris in there.
Yeah. He probably has his fatigues on and everything.
Or Charles Bronson,
he's
right?
Got you put the black stuff under your eye.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's no joke.
Ready to go. Whack-a-mole. Okay. Could we read on his life review? I almost feel like that. His life review. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at Lindsey Graham. What's going on? Lindsey Graham. I sense that he feels the walls are closing in on him.
I got something close to that.
On one hand, it's like one hand he feels like that the walls are closing in on him, but the other, it's like I don't know if he's just trying to stay in la la land in his head or something, but he feels disconnected.
Well, I did the deck of character on him over here. Here's what I have. I got Watchdog.
Ooh, yep.
Well, I think he does feel like, he's a little bit under the radar now, right?
He sure is.
Yeah. I also got Tears. I do think he's concerned. Okay. But look at you, right? But at the same time, I got something that went along the lines of you saying, well, he's feeling one way, but there's something else going on. I got the Devotee. I think he's really he's still he thinks he's in the game, but he doesn't want to be that public about it. I think he really wants to lay low. I got the Self and Smoke, which makes me feel like the whole lay low thing. I think he wants to keep a low profile with everything that's going on right now.
I'm here to help. Get to know Siri at Apple.com.
Okay. Siri's here to help.
Okay, guys. So Siri has shit to say.
I'm here to
help. That scared the shit out of me.
That was weird.
But look, guys, I did get Candle and Naked Man too.
Oh,
I do think he's got
absolutely.
He's worried about a little exposure here, guys. Yeah, for sure.
Siri was reading the tarot for
Siri has shit to say. Apparently. Yeah, that's what I've got.
Well, I have the Page of Swords here, and I feel like this card says spying, mischievous, gossip, delayed news, and communication. So, that there's just some things that are going on there that haven't quite been revealed. In the meantime, with the Nine of Cups here, he's trying to go on as business as usual, contentment and satisfaction, just kind of wanting to be in his own world of doing his own thing. But yet with the Five of Wands here, there's conflict and tension that's still happening. He has his boxing gloves on, so he's ready to fight if necessary.
So maybe, yeah.
And I also pulled the Ten of Swords for him. The feeling of being backstabbed and betrayal, for fear of all of that coming to the surface and happening. And at the bottom of my deck here, I have the Four of Cups. I almost feel like there's kind of a little bit of an indifference. He's feeling a little bit of an indifference right now.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's that. I was tapping. Remember, I said, "Oh, it's almost like he's numbing out in some area."
Yep,
that's what I was tapping. What deck are you using, Sonja?
This is the it's called this is one of these Etsy decks. This is the Beauty Tarot.
Beauty Tarot.
Beauty Tarot, yeah.
That's a really nice
this
deck.
one. Yeah, the name of the woman is I'll have to spell it because I can't pronounce it. Manrukh.
Manrukh.
But she has a lot of amazing cards. They're a little on the pricey side, but
well, isn't everything all the good, right?
That was my little indulgence, my little spirit.
Merry Christmas.
It just works out that way.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to me. Yeah. the main challenge for him, you have the 3 of Wands in reverse. So he just this is lack of foresight or just obstacles to any of his goals. Like he's been, whatever he put in place, it's kind of being blocked.
Yes.
The walls are closing in on him, guys. Exactly what I was saying. So you have either side, you have the Star on that side, and we have the King of Wands coming in on that side, and there he is in the middle. Yes. So it's closing in on him, and he just doesn't know how to get out of that. How do I get out of this? Right.
Right.
But let's see. Oh, yeah, and we have. Sorry, I lost track. I was so involved in your guys's, I forgot to even look down at my cards. So here you have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse coming in. So it's just like he really didn't have it thought out very well. Whatever he did, and whatever they're closing in on, he didn't think it out well, and it's going to get him in. It's going to bite him in the end. Look at him on, there he is. It's going to bite him.
Yeah. But look, it's really interesting. It's like they all don't have any independent thought at all. And that's a lot of the problem. There's no independent thought going on with any of them. They just go along with the program.
Robots.
Right.
Well, it's all about
power, money,
saving their own ass.
Yeah.
And
they all have so much shit on each other. Way too
exactly.
Much. They've got way too much dirt on each other. They really do.
No, you said it right the first time.
So
that's a lot of the problem too. Yeah. They really do.
Yeah. So that's what's up with him. But the main thing that you saw is he literally is that 9 of Swords where he's just like not sleeping at night. Like he's very concerned.
Yeah. Absolutely.
At least part of him.
At least part.
Oh gosh. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this 5 people who are stonewalling the January 6th committee. Thank you, Debsy.
Okay.
Is it going to be their stonewalling? Is that going to hurt the committee's process? Is it going to hurt them in the long run? Like, we'll look at it that way first, and then we could revamp that, I guess.
So is it going to hurt the process is the question?
Yeah. Is it like, I want to know in the end of this question, like, is it going to hurt the outcome?
Hurt the outcome. Okay.
Is it going to hurt stonewalling hurt the outcome? It's an interesting question.
Because for some reason they're playing this card in their game, so they must think it's going to hurt the outcome somehow. So that's
obviously they're doing that whole thing where they're doing the whole strength in numbers, right? It's like, hey, if we all do it, it'll be yeah. So okay. Will the stonewalling affect the outcome?
I don't feel it will.
Commercial break. Like, subscribe.
You scared me.
I didn't mean to scare you.
It was like it was so loud. It was all quiet, and all of a sudden, wah wah wah. I'm like, what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's not going to end well for them. This is not going to end well for them. What? I think we're okay.
Vanessa said, Lisa, I came in late. What is the name of the lady behind you?
Oh.
What's your name? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that in a minute.
Or how about maybe the lady above you?
Maybe that's it. Sonja Rayne Lee. She has her own channel.
She's part of the Soul Sisters, and she also has the Soul Sisters, and she also has her own channel on Sonja.
Yes.
Rayne Lee.
Come visit me, Sonja Rayne Lee, or this Monday night, 6:30 p.m. The Soul Sisters Tarot Pacific time with my beautiful partner, wonderful partner, who is an amazing reader, Love and Light EQ.
Yes. Oh, love EQ.
Yeah, she's the best.
Okay, so here they are doing their little withholding.
Yeah.
Now, isn't this interesting? This card keeps coming up for them. It's either this way or this way or this way or this way. But anyways, here they are doing their withholding. It is not going to be it's not going to be good for them. We have the Plume of Swords coming in after them, right? So nope. Because of this and this, it will not turn out well for them. It's not going to affect the committee. It's just going to be worse on these 5. Because guess what?
Ooh, ouch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's going to be way worse on them. They did not choose their play well.
Mm-hmm. You said there's 5 of them?
There's 5 of them, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So the first, what was that?
The 5 Pentacles.
5, yeah. That's the, let me see. I'm still working with these cards here.
Yeah.
Materials is Pentacles, right, Lisa?
Yeah.
Yes.
The muse, yeah. So yeah, they will be affected. I pulled the Sun. And what's interesting, I pulled the 5 of Pentacles too, but look at the hand. It's like it's going after them.
Oh, yep. Wow. Yeah.
For sure.
Wow. It's just, isn't it just so amazing that you pulled the 5 of Pentacles as well?
Yep.
I mean,
and then I also pulled the World Cosmos.
Nailed it.
I pulled the World as well. Completion. I feel like the circle here. Card of completion.
That's exactly. And I had the
and this is my base of my card, the Awakening.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. I love those cards.
Yeah, Lisa was using these are the Muse.
The Muse ones.
The Muse deck. And
I always
I just love the artwork on these.
I always write them down, but I have to. I can't.
It takes some getting used to with translating, but
yeah, it takes me a minute sometimes. And sometimes when I have it, and then there's sometimes I look at them, I'm like, wait, what is this one again?
Right. Understandable.
Good thing you're psychic and you can use your intuition, right?
There you go, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, with me, guys, I got the Moon. You know, that's almost self-explanatory, you know, with what we're talking about here. And I got Justice and Temperance. But actually with the Temperance card, and I promise I'm not injecting myself into this, but this comes up often when I do these political readings. I think the Temperance card represents the stalling. There's just so much about them stalling all the time. And the distractions, the stalling, it just overlaps over itself and it's just too much. But that's what I was feeling with just my little 3 cards that I got. The predominant part of it was the stalling. It's just ridiculous. It really is. But you know, it's gonna come around. It is. I just dropped a bunch of cards too, guys. So.
Okay, and we do see that it's going to backfire, but I'm still going to just kind of ask that question: is, you know, we see that it's not going to affect the outcome, but will it backfire? I feel like we already know that answer though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
it's going to backfire. We already know
definitely
that.
going to backfire. Yeah, is what I think.
Why hasn't there been any charges brought against Matt Gaetz and Steve Bannon for declaring they were going to bring their own military? Is that true? I hadn't heard that.
Oh, say that again.
Spirits Beyond the Star says, why hasn't there been charges brought against Matt Gaetz and Steve Bannon for declaring they were going to bring their own military?
Well, I mean, I haven't thought about that. Are we throwing cards on that or just talking?
Well, I hadn't even heard that before.
I hadn't heard that before, but I do have a thought on that.
Okay.
I mean, that just kind of goes along the lines of I almost think if that happened, that almost kind of goes along the lines of free speech a little bit, even though it's shitty. I think they can, you can say things. But
there would need to be more.
Yeah, there'd have to be more substantial. Was a team built up? Was something? Was there a project where that was happening? That kind of a thing. But
right.
With that, I don't think you could really get substantial charges on that.
Oh gosh! So it only happened just yesterday, Bannon and Gaetz. Wow, Ray. No wonder I hadn't heard it. All I can say is, in regards, they are looking into everything, so nothing's being missed. If we're catching it, know that they've already got it.
Yeah.
Right. So. Interesting.
And on the
so they just said it. So are you okay? So clarify this, guys, for me. Are you guys saying that they said this yesterday, that they were going to get their own army together?
Right.
Okay, so
like, is this a legitimate mission?
Don, I think it's going to backfire. I think all his moves are it's going to backfire on him in the end. But let's read on him specifically, on Bannon.
Will Bannon's late trial cause more chaos?
Yes. He's refusing to turn over any documents. Well, that earned him a criminal referral for contempt. Yeah, July 18th is the trial, or begins that whole trial. I feel like his contempt trial, right, starts July, right? Anyway, well, let's look. Will it cause more chaos?
Well, I'm reading too much chat stuff here. I'm getting completely sidetracked.
Yeah, because Martha says, "I love the monkeys."
Right. Hey, we're the monkeys. We're just monkey around. We're too busy singing. Put anybody down.
Hey, we're the monkeys. Okay.
So I wonder if, because sometimes that happens in the chat, and I wonder if they start watching behind.
They're behind, yeah.
They can still put in a chat.
Yeah,
I think that's what's happening there.
Maybe so.
I've done that before, where I thought I was in live time, but I was behind, and I didn't realize my thing went behind, and I didn't put anything in the chat, but I was just like, wait a minute, then I realized what was happening. So yeah, it does happen to people.
Yeah. Okay. So that's probably what happened there.
Yeah, because that was random.
Just bringing up the spirit, I tell you. Thank you for doing that. I don't feel like he's just. I do feel. I feel like he's making it worse for him. Himself. I don't think it's going to create any like more chaos or weird stuff. It's just worse on himself. And it's justice is coming to him. Mm-hmm. And he's again not helping himself out. You have the Lovers in reverse here, disconnections and no good. And the law is I don't see chaos here. Just worse on himself. It's just
well, I got 2 cards that are quite surprising. I don't know. We'll see if this rings true in the future, right? But okay, Will Bannon's late trial, blah, blah, blah. I got the tongue and guitar. Oh, and I'm seeing that is he going to say a whole bunch of stuff? I mean,
he's going to start singing.
He's going to sing. This is almost a Rolling Stones cover album right here. I think he's going to sing. I really do. I think it's really interesting that those 2 cards came up first.
Yeah, he might just have to. By the time that time comes, he might just have to be pushed into saying more than he would have.
Maybe so.
But I don't think it's going to create chaos. It's going to be the opposite.
No, it's not going to create chaos. It's going to bring things where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
So Wayne, yes, we did see that. We talked about we paid tribute to Michael Nesmith.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we
did. At the
did.
beginning of the show here.
And a little bit in the middle.
Yeah, and a little bit now.
Was that it for you, Lisa?
That was it. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I pulled the death card. And I feel like, things coming to an end here. And the 2 of inspiration, which is the 2 of wands. Mm-hmm. Just kind of like what's next? What's going to happen next? And then I have the 9 of voices, which is the 9 of swords.
Oh.
That's
there
big.
You go.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And voices,
singing.
Truth. Not a mistake that you're using that deck, right? Wow. So, yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, and I feel like by the time that time comes, he's gonna realize he has to. Yeah. He has to sing.
Absolutely.
Okay, there was a question up here at. G Vega, I feel like that came out that he's not able. They're opening that up, right? Didn't that come out today?
Well, 45 going to get help from the Supreme Court to keep his records from
the January 6th committee. So, how he said, executive privilege, I want, so he kept stalling for the committee, but I feel like it just came out today that they have to be released.
Oh, okay.
So if we're talking about the same thing, I feel like it came out today that they're not upholding that and it has to be released.
Yeah.
To be released. So anything else popping up, guys?
Oh no. I guess it could be monkey related if you all want to ask that.
More monkey songs, right?
Why not?
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying that.
He has 2 weeks.
You're right. CG. So he has 2 weeks to go to Supreme Court.
Okay.
But Georgia has purged many black voters and gerrymander. Will this work in their favor? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at that.
Vega, you are on it, man.
She's on it.
Yeah.
Right.
She's on it.
She is. Okay. Oh.
Thank you, Mashika. So she's saying that it can still go to this all the way to the Supreme Court to see if the records can be released.
Yeah. Hey, Mashika. Yeah. That's my friend in Baja, California.
Mashika.
Oh, cool. I love how Connie talks in chat. How about this abortion ban upheld? Jesus. I can just hear her saying,
oh, totally.
Oh, yeah. He will take it to the Supreme Court. The GOP is paying his lawyer bills. He doesn't care about the money to pay for it. Yeah, I mean that's his ultimate continual play, and again we see that with him. He'll just try to keep everything always tied up in a court type of situation. So yeah, I do feel he'll take it all the way to the Supreme Court, but will it be upheld? We're on a hold. We'll come back to that. But okay, will this work in their favor? Gosh, I feel like the streets being flooded with people, and
I heard pushback
for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, Georgia's not playing.
No. Okay. All righty then. It's going to be a little bit of a battle. You know, we're going against the old system here. The old way people, like to keep it going.
Yep.
Continual, little bit of a battle. But you guys, we got to stay on top of these. We need to stay on top of these people who want to keep it in the past.
Mm-hmm.
They want to take us back to the past. Not only keep us there, they want to keep us back there. But don't worry, there's a tower coming for them because justice is coming in. So I don't know if like
I got tower too.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow, look at that.
It's not going to hold up. Justice is coming in, and it could be like from the, I don't know how it's going to play out, but it's going to play out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To piggyback off what you just said, I got the tower like you did. I also got the 8 of Swords. I got interference. So there's definitely going to be attempts to jump in there and prevent the positive process of everything. But I got abundance, and which is the 3 of Cups, and I got the Knight of Swords, which is the Game Master. So it's going to take a little bit of work. But yeah.
Oh.
I think there's going to be a good outcome with all that stuff for sure. Things are going to change. And like you said, there is an effort to really take us back. And I hate to talk about that
absolutely.
Kind of
Not only back, it's almost like worse.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's awful. but my cards seem to show that, yeah, it's hopeful for sure.
Yeah, I got that as well. I pulled the Temperance card. Bringing in Temperance, the 2 of Voices, which is the 2 of Voices is Swords. The 2 of Swords here. So decisions that have to be made. But I feel like too that, they're walking towards, they're going to go through that door here. And in the middle of my reading here, I do have the Queen of Materials. Lisa's mama, as I like to say.
Yay. Yay.
Like her.
Yeah, this is the Queen of Finance of
Beautiful.
Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles. And the 5 of Voices, which is the 5 of Swords. So I feel like this represents that pushback I was talking about.
Yeah.
And at the base of my deck, I have the 5 of Inspiration, the 5 of Wands. And, there's going to be some situations, people taking a closer look at things, reflecting on, the past, the present, and the future, and dealing with what's to come.
I love that you said that, because this is on the bottom. I got Prudence, the 8 of Pentacles, paying attention to detail.
Mm-hmm.
Look at
it. Yes. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Junior Luna says, no, I don't think worse, because we have the ability to show people what is kind of racist hate things people experience. It's more in the light now. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Anyways, right before this, though, we were looking at another question, and I forgot.
Do we lose
but yeah,
it?
I just want to say the pushback. So we can't just sit on our butts and just hope it plays out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We need to be that pushback. We're the pushback.
Yep. We're stronger than we think, right?
Absolutely.
We are.
So much of that has been shown over the, in 2020, just so much people taken to the streets, and
heck
how
yes,
incredible that was.
Yeah, we can't stop now.
Mm-mm. That's a good point that Delilah brought up, for everyone to check your registration, your voter registration, every 6 months.
Yeah. Keep checking it. Keep it up to date. Connie's comment. I'll just post it. I love her. I thought it was spelled fine before.
Jesus H Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, right. Georgia was surprised by going blue. So yeah, they're out to get rid of as many voters as they can, Democratic voters, and got to be on top of it.
Yep.
Okay, so was I talking about? Oh my gosh, this.
Do you need me to help you find a question?
Well, I was talking about something. Do you think it was the papers going to the Supreme Court? I don't remember. Gosh, you guys, so sorry. Try to keep up with everything that is happening here, and then another question, and another. Yeah. We're basically at time anyway, so.
Maybe. Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, time flies. An hour and a half. Guys.
You were going back to Trump and the Supreme Court. Thank you, Chris. So let's just look at that real quick. And I do feel that he's gonna go that route.
What's the question?
Submitting it to the Supreme Court.
Chris Martin said you were going back to Trump and the Supreme Court. So we're talking about him withholding documents from the Supreme Court. So the question is, will he successfully be able to withhold his documents from the Supreme Court? Is that the question?
Withhold his documents from this the committee, the January 6th committee.
From the committee.
He's using thank you, False Teeth Real Tarot. Love you. And thank you for all the love, you guys, in the chat.
So will 45 successly
be able
withhold
to
documents from the 1-6 committee?
He's saying he has executive privilege to keep those documents from the January 6th committee. So far, every court that he's put it through has said no, he's not able to use that. So now I feel he's going to take it to the Supreme Court. Will he be successful in the Supreme Court with this? Nope. I don't feel he will be.
Yeah, I don't think he will be.
I don't know, I'm getting something weird.
Yeah, I'm getting some weird cards on this too. So I'm gonna.
Well, I pulled the Queen of Wands, right? That just shows him being ambitious with that, and also the Six of Cups, which I feel like this is more of his past influences and things that he's had in the past. Him feeling that he can be able to get away with this, but the Knight of Swords. This is showing being like a risk taker and sudden action, but ultimately I got the Three of Swords. Heartbreak.
Yeah, I got that straight up.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck with this.
Mm-hmm.
I got total grifting cards here is what I got, is what I feel. I got wealth, which is the 10 of Pentacles. I got the 9 of Pentacles, gain. And I think these are attempts on his behalf to get out of it, because that's how he operates. I think I got some cards on the down low here, because I also got the 10 of Wands, the oppression card with the cuffs and all that. It's definitely an attempt to not be, accused of anything. But along the lines of what you guys did say, I did get the 5 of Cups, which is disappointment.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not going to work out for him. I agree. But I did get the 4 of Pentacles. I got the Universe. So this is just, he is desperately always hanging on to power. Yeah, that's the power card right there. That's always the goal. That's always his goal, regardless of how he gets there. And it's, we know it's a problem, right? But I'm still hanging on to this disappointment card, though.
Yeah.
Not going to work out.
No. I don't think so. I just, it's hard to say it's going to work out when you see these two cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there's a lot of weirdness around those two cards. That's what's confusing. It's like, what? Like, what does that even mean?
Yeah, it's almost like there's so much manipulation filtered through everything.
Yeah.
It almost makes it hard to read the cards, because it's always moving all the time. All the energy changes throughout the day. Yeah, and we know this. You can get a news alert at 6 a.m. and then by noon it's something else. It's just really it's weird. It's challenging. There's just so much creepiness with all of it. It makes it really hard to pinpoint. But yeah, I still don't think things are going to work out though.
Wow. I don't know. Weird. I wonder if they're gonna, like, maybe, I don't know, if are they gonna allow him to redact parts of it, or it's not as clear as, when we read on the other courts,
right?
Where it was just like, oh yeah, no, that
exactly. It's like nailed it. Yeah, with this, it's kind of
weird energy. Although it's still not a good outcome for him. It's still, but I feel like there's some manipulation with it. Like we're all connecting into that.
Yeah.
So what is this?
Something's up.
Something is up. Maybe Andrea will tell us. Yeah, it's okay.
Are you trying to throw some extra cards on what's up?
I want to know what in the world.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to go his way. I feel like because he's trying to protect his family and all those connected in there. Mm-hmm. Or I don't know if he's trying to do that. Does he ever try to protect anybody? I don't know. It's all about himself. Right. But it's definitely going to reveal his connections, negative connections of what he did that day. Yeah. So
I just threw 2 more cards, which probably just confuses the whole issue. I got the Emperor, and which is all about power and all that. I'm not saying he's the Emperor.
Yeah.
But I got the 2 of Pentacles. It's that balance. It's that back and forth that I think that I'm feeling, and that all of us are feeling. There's such a back and forth on the power related to that Emperor kind of feel. It's really hard to define with what's going on over here. On what I'm shuffling around with.
Trump will delay all. That's true, Delilah. He will delay all he can.
Oh yeah, delays, squirrels, distractions, all that stuff, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, orange is guilty.
Wow. Guilty.
Oh, orange guilty.
It's orange.
Orange guilty. Well, okay. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Thanks for coming.
Good night, everyone.
Nailed it.
Isn't orange the color of Cheetos? Right.
Right. Let's wrap that up.
And that's a wrap. Wow.
No, that's perfect. Yeah.
That was perfect. Yeah.
Whatever.
He's guilty, but I don't know. There's something going on that is going to be a little chaotic, but we'll see how it plays out.
We will.
The world
in
reverse and all the people in reverse. And I don't know. Just some weird energy around this, guys. We'll have to revisit this. Maybe, Lisa, we can revisit this on Sunday and take a deeper look at it.
Sounds good.
But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight.
Yeah, thank you for having me on tonight. This was fun. I wasn't sure.
Will you come back? Will you come back?
Yeah, I definitely will. I am not. I mean,
I'm forcing it on.
I'm not a political reader, but I was like, what the heck? Let's come on. Let's have some
fun. If you're
butter.
As wonderful of a reader you are, you can read on anything.
Anything.
Yeah. Well, thank you. It was fun. Definitely fun.
Excellent.
A new experience, right?
Yeah.
I loved you being here with us. So super happy. Anyway.
Well, I love both of you ladies very much. So
we love you too.
Okay. Yay. Yes, I love that, Connie. Please remember to buy local. Buy local. Awesome.
Oh,
Chris,
nice.
Chris Wickens said we laughed, we cried, and became a part of it. We did. We laughed, we cried.
Yay, Chris. I love it. Yeah. So remember to continue to pray for each other as we move along, as we move through the holidays. And continue to step in that spirit of joy. Know that we love you all, and please reach out to. We all do private readings, and so if you want to reach out to any of us, please do. And we would love to just help and enlighten in any way we can. So anyways, love and light to you all. If you want to get in trouble, get into some good trouble. We need that right now.
Good
Apparently
trouble.
we just need
I love that.
Right. And so, love and light to you all, and we'll see you soon. I know that we all are on our channels all the time, so check us all out. See you all next time.
Love you guys.
Bye. And also, thank you, moderators. Thank you so much for getting your swords out tonight. Especially
something went down tonight. Well done. So impressed.
Okay. Yes, we'll be praying, Connie.